Sure wish it would have given me some indicator that there was something wrong before it would just crash like that so aggressively. But we're back. Thank you guys. Character selected was not properly logged out. Currently logged in on another client. No? What? It hasn't registered that... Okay. Anyone know a workaround? Okay. It figured it out. That's a new one. Oh, let me guess. I'm probably going to be... Yeah, it probably just had to be synced. Hopefully I'm not penalized for trying to queue in with that. 'Cause as soon as I press the commence, that's kind of when the crash happened. Oh my god, it put me in. Yo, this is... Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Yay, friendly team. I mean, the community's pretty always friendly. I've never really noticed any unfriendliness. Just a little frustration is probably the worst I've seen it from this game. But all right, we're looking good across the board. Everything's green. Not using my AoEs. Okay. A little more. Well, there's two people who aren't synced technically. This. This. You've never crashed before? Yeah. It is very interesting that that they're able to keep me in like that. But I guess since I did press the commence button, I don't know. Like, I don't mind it, actually. We don't have to wait in queue again. So that's something, at least.
I will crush you underfoot!
Savages. He's our... Oh, wow. He's our first boss, huh? No cinematics or nothing? Probably because,
There is nowhere to run.
it's just gonna die.
Can you withstand this? Enough. There is nowhere to run. Can you withstand this? Enough.
Sloppy. Very, very sloppy. I need to always be casting in yet. Oh, that doesn't seem like something I want to be in. This. Okay. One.
There is nowhere to run. Can you withstand this? Well.
Dude, we kicked your butt solo. You think a team of 5's not gonna be able to do it? Ah, he dips out. Okay. Guess that makes sense. I feel like this guy is supposed to be like something more important to take down. Dance partner sharing the effects of certain actions. Nice. I'm chosen as the dance partner. This is inside? Holy damn, dude. Node. Oh, hello. I'm not crazy about that. Let's wait for everything to kind of get grouped into position here. Then we'll do that and that. This. Cool. This place is awesome. This is a really cool dungeon, like aesthetically. Maybe I should. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Hi, Luna. Hi, baby. Sorry, I can't really pet you right now. Okay, I lost my... Here. So, I'm not gonna pop this before it runs out of time. Not really needed, I guess. We got it no matter what. You're the one. My kitty wants my attention. Oh? Oh? I'm completely... There we go, okay. Not familiar. Oh... I don't think I did make it, thank goodness. Okay. Whoa. I can't tell if I'm lagging right now or if I'm being frozen by something. It's kind of extremely concerning. That was weird. Yeah, I really don't know what that was. I hope it was just his ability to kind of like freeze me in place. It's dangerous. They definitely don't seem too bothered by that. I mean, like, it seems pretty smooth, run-wise. Whoa. Dude, what the heck? How is this inside this freaking island, dude? This is just empty space. Guys. Whoa, they look like freaking Egyptian doggos. Like Anubis, dude. What the what? With a freaking cobra tail, dude. That is a cool design. Ah, petrification. That's not good. What an appropriate name for an attack. Gosh, dude, I hadn't thought about like what the final boss is. Are we just straight up gonna fight the Archbishop? I mean, I feel like we still need to like fight all the 12 Heavensward people. Oh my gosh, this is it though, isn't it? It's gonna happen. Making sense. Oh shoot.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise. And 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Zodiac.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
So we're fighting two Asians? That's what we're doing? Okay.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
That's unfortunate.
Down this frail flesh.
Okay.
Mortal scum!
To cast things. Okay, okay. Oh, whoops, that's
Meddled enough.
burrito.
Chaos shall reign forevermore.
Take that slip and slide. Can't like fall off, right?
You'll not defeat me again. Your quest ends here.
Okay. We did the thing.
Such strength. It defies all reason.
Does it now?
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
What's it time for?
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo.
Oh?
Power to break down the barriers of existence.
You're telling me I can destroy reality? Sure. Remake it into whatever I want? Sounds fun.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Fusion. Ha! This isn't good. Oh, that is fucking epic. That is so cool. Fuck. And unfortunately, it reminds me of a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts that was so freaking toxic. Alright. We're starting it. Oh, wrong thing. No, I'm... Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Wow. Okay, 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 okay. Can't target those. Ascian Prime. I just realized his name. Ascian Prime. Alright, you know. It's a name to choose. That's very not good. Okay, I was supposed to hide in one of those. Portal. My bad. Sorry. That's still freaking frozen. Okay. Let's see if we can't get back on track with my... things. Next time, definitely go for Portal. What just happened? Why? No, I don't need that. I do need is... Oh, not Portal yet. Okay. 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 Do we, like, run away from each other? Oh. If we run into each other... And then, do I hit him with it? Oh, cool. So yeah, you can't hit him with it. Okay. You know? Not bad. Dude. What an awesome dungeon. As one of the coolest looking bosses. What does that mean? Well, what now? Still so much to have happen. Where's the Archbishop? Where's the second eye? Oh, he's back. Okay. Or they. Oh. Ah, so they can go back to their separate forms.
That he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least.
That white Ethan. Oh! I didn't know I had that on me this whole time. That's right. Before we took off, that's right. We acquired it from our shady friend. And with the eye, a huge amount. Dang. Why didn't we finish off La Brea though? Like slam my head on the names look like I just, you know, can't completely dispute that. I would have taken out La Brea.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
I mean, you're gonna run away.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
What? Why do they have a sarcophagus? Is that...
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize. The dread worm's eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy See's safekeeping.
I had a feeling.
The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin...
Yes? Leave me on pins and needles here.
Joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon.
Joined to
Although
him.
he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken. You would raise a hand against us.
How they go
taking
about
unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god.
Oh my. Megatron, right? Honestly, it totally gives me like Power Ranger.
A god who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die!
Let's see it. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it's sealing him.
Gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian's souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict.
Cool. So we're all on the same side again, right?
Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or
Oh. Oh.
wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them.
You
with
leave
my
the dragons
divine
out of it?
blade, and bring order to the world.
The dragons are homies now. Kind of.
I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
So he's essentially what Iceheart was, I guess. In theory, they all are. So we still will have to fight the Archbishop. But shoot, man, La Brea is gone? Is that true? Sealed away? Or if killing the Archbishop, Singularity Reactor. Alrighty. Exit the research facility if we want. Oh boy, oh boy. Fighting him is gonna be intense. I mean, if we put down those two Ascians right then and there, pretty strong move. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, fly around on my mount. Ooh. These statues. Interesting. Each one's different? Looks like it's supposed to be some sort of Valkyrie almost. So is it like a demon? God and a man? God and a dragon? Shadow, yo! What's up, man? How is the day treating you? I'm in a queue for this. Why is no one running this stuff? Oh, I just realized it's a full party. Full party for this guy. Yeah. That just shows how freaking intense he's gonna be. We fly all the way over here. I want to know what's over here. Oh yeah, no, it'll work. Oh, the fractured continuum. This is where another dungeon is. Just so happens, yeah, it's right here. That's so cool. We'd have to just fly to it. There'd be no other way to get to that point. Ah, but that's the border. Okay. Still, super cool. You can't tell me this place isn't just like the craziest. Like it's so cool. It's just so cool. I can't stop gushing about it. I'm so sad. No one's running this. At least not a lot of people. It's the last one, the Singularity Reactor. For the trial. Interesting. It's like pumping out ether. Can't technically land there. What about where I saw that little, like a little platform? Can I land there? Nah. What I should do is like get up to go do something. That'll pop the queue. Ah, yes. Well, let's do that. Appreciate it, Sig. Hopefully that cuts it down a little bit. Ooh. Isn't that the horse that you get with getting all the other horses? Nice. The Nimbus Cloud. Uh, that one you cannot get anymore, right? Can you? Or is it a paid one? Yeah. Okay, you can pay for that one. I mean, honestly, out of any ones to buy, oh, it's on sale even? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'd be so tempted to have a Nimbus. Then I'll just go hard monk and pretend I'm Goku. Seems like a fun one. It says I ever trade 10 naps for it. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. Why? Might as well. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully it doesn't. Worth a try. Looks like there's a third DPS queued in. So I guess it's something. Well, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I don't know, guys. We're getting a little closer to this whole affiliate business. Wondering I should do some sort of marathon stream in the next week. See if we can't hit that. Kinda cool. Meantime, why not check out what I can blow my money on? What's all on sale? New items that are on sale. That's interesting. Well, costumes. Oh, you get the Chocobo carriage for what? Yeah. Oh, it's account wide though, so that's cool. Ooh, panda. Sounds good, Shadow. No worries. We're yeah, over 5 minutes on that queue. Gotta love it, dude. Ah, there it is. The Nimbus. It's not even like half off. Even still. How often do they put the like mounts and stuff on sale? But you can't get that attire in game. Oh, wow. What? Some Grim Reaper, Fate Reaper, Soul Reaper, Heart Reaper, and Blood Reaper. It's just different color scythes? Ah, Emmerich attire, War Knight's attire. Wow. I'm a little surprised at how much of this stuff is paid and how much of it I've seen people walk around in. But looks like we're good. Whoop whoop! Let's go! You. Seriously want that guy dead.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
If you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light.
Yeah, this is so
By my
cool.
blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity.
Yes, I
Yet
do.
what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering?
Hit and pray. I just remember a lot of AoE. Great.
No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Gosh, dude. Bad. This music, yo. The party is defeated after having battle enemies for a given duration. The echo will grant you enhanced strength. What? One or more members. Complete this duty, that's fine. Let's get to work, huh? Oh no. Well, that's a waste. Gosh darn it. Okay, I gotta. Oh, not you. Okay, silence. Terror. I see that his health is super low, and I'm so scared, dude. Dang it. What do we do? What do we do? Why is everyone standing near each other? we can fight that guy. Okay. Paralyze. So, too effective. It's too effective. Okay. How big are they gonna get? Thank gosh. Wow. Yeah, this really is just kind of attack when you can, and then... Oh, hey. And he's back. What do we do? I don't even know, dude. We just keep pushing, getting pushed back, or do we want to stay in a certain spot? Dang. Cool. Was that really it? That's actually hilarious. Wow. Hi.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
I don't mind it. I like if there's stuff that drops from that, I would run that several times for sure. Although I guess if there's like an extreme version, okay. Wow, even in extreme, yeah, dude, I'd run that definitely. Oh, what? Is he going blind?
Who? What are you?
That's unfortunate. Oh, so there's some RNG elements to it. Okay, that makes sense overall. I saw such a small fraction, I assume, of how many phases he could end up doing and getting into. Very, very intense. Wow, guys. Wow. No? Okay. Oh, for the mount drop. I got you. That makes sense.
I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Here's your eye back.
'Twould seem the eye has served you well.
And the store still exists, which means it's La Brea is still captured. Awesome. Oh, the stone was technically the other eye.
At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Oh. Justinian, fight it. Oh my god. Thou hast done well to resist my influence, bathed in my power and blood as thou wert. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. No! Keening of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance. Justinian, no! I swear to God, no! My eyes have partaken 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee. Swear to God. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me. You gotta be kidding me. He straight up transformed into Needhog. It ain't over. What's happening? Guys, is lost.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee?
Graham Roscoe, Daddy Dragon.
Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
To put down a Justinian, dude, like. Who people sacrifice for themselves for us. Now we're gonna have to actually put one of our own down? Ah, dude, no. The roller coaster continues. I briefly did see. I briefly thought it was over.
Oi!
That's freaking crazy.
God damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
Huh? The mark of a true hero.
It would seem he has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
Think y'all forgetting someone.
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Out of all the people, I expect him to notice, hey, we're kind of missing someone. I also like how none of them comment that I'm right. Thank you, Y'shtola.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
This is how I do.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Wait, speaking to everyone, huh?
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Heideling's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon.
True. He is the daddy of all dragons.
Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Astinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue.
Very true.
Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Come back? Wait. That's my mount. Where's he going? Yeah, he just dips. What the heck? Mount item disappears. Wait. Oh, wait, my mount item? Or my minion? Aww.
Let all here
Frickin'
present attest that
how
Sir
rude.
Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our
Dang, that's
nations
huge.
move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
It's like, yeah, you just brought a whole other nation in with you guys? Surely you can stand up.
For the future of Eorzean.
You're just playing Carnage Seed. I seriously believe that. Senate, the potato speaks. Ah, my waifu. You better have another bigger role to play in future. So, wait, okay. Yes, we got more Needhog. But is this the actual end of Heavensward? They're rolling credits, yo.
There you are.
Is no one allowed to be ugly in these games? Everyone is beautiful.
Monument to a noble soul.
Some people are ugly. There are some. Honestly, I never found Minfilia to be all that, like, attractive. She seemed a little kind of, I don't know, a little flat. And not in that way, though.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
That one, holy guy. I'm the only black Lala in my server.
It has been a long and arduous journey.
Yeah, I'd say so too, see. You know, that, Arch, you bring up a very intriguing
We must
point.
stay true to our purpose and press on.
I don't think I've ever
Right, you
seen...
two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
Even like an
Which means
NPC
we're going to
level.
need money and lots of it.
Okay, Tataru. It's Tataru. Oh, man. Pour one out for the homie Hachafent. I'm evil, Lala of Doom. Who heals? Well, see, that does give you complete control. You choose who gets the heals and not. Our lives are held in your hands.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard.
Boost Heavensward is even
After
better?
1,000 years under the yoke of
How
the
is that
church, the
possible?
people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
Love dragging people off the edge of an encounter.
And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way.
Shadowbringers is another level. Yeah, dude. I hear Shadowbringers is also really freaking
Be
awesome.
that as it may. So long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them.
It does make me a little
May
worried to
hold fast
grind through
to hope.
Stormblood, though.
The hope that one day true peace
There she
will
is.
return to
My
Ishgard,
waifu.
and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet
An
unborn
Omnicrafter?
to strive ever heavensward.
Not sure what Omnicrafter is per se. Oh, all crafting level 80. I imagine that takes a long time, especially for some over others. Stormblood wasn't bad. I actually like the Samurai Ninja. See, that's what I was thinking. I thought I'd really enjoy like the Eastern kind of aesthetic and culture. But it edges it out. Okay, well if it edges it out, I think I'll still have a good time playing through it then. I mean, like, how in a game like this, when content is dropping and it's so good, I mean, there's only a point, right? That you can't outdo yourself anymore. So I hope that, like, they can outdo themselves in Endwalker, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. See, there was just Montoya in the credit scene. Yeah, dude, why hadn't you told me that you worked on this, Montoya? Savage. 2 weeks worth of grinds? Was that at, like, they were all level 0? Like, you started 2 weeks ago grinding? It'll be interesting. I mean, we won't know until it drops. But hey, when you got a class like Reaper coming out, I mean, I don't know. Endwalker's got to do something cool with that, right? Love letters to fans. Montoya, I swear, if you're holding out on me, yeah, all 0. Culinary 80. Weaver, Carp, Blacksmith are 70. And all others are 63. Wow. I mean, dude, like, 2 weeks of grind and all of those are, like, you're not far away. You are not far away. Easily get those all up to 80. Is your goal to do it before Endwalker drops? I could actually change the scrolling speed if I wanted to. Or is it number 2? It's 3 settings. Is this the same singer who did the like opening song, right? Yeah, it's definitely. Garuda's music back in AR? Yes, I did. Yeah. The next adventure? Well, there is, like how Realm Reborn kind of had an interlude between Realm Reborn and Heavensward. Supposedly Heavensward has a similar aspect. So there's some post-Heavensward content leading in to the next expansion. We're here to play the story until we get max level, which won't be till after Endwalker drops, because there's no way that I'm getting through all of Stormblood and Shadowbringers before Endwalker drops. So it'll be a fun time. It'll keep me going for a long, long while. Go ahead and skip it. Is he on the fucking moon? Is he on the fucking moon?
Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy.
Oh, if it's November, then I might be able to do it. I don't know how he's on the fucking moon.
Highland's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Oh, you did it in 2 weeks about? Warrior of Darkness. The OG. The The guy, the OG guy. They're literally on the fucking moon. What the hell? What? Magic, magic, magic. I love that. Oh my god. I want to go to the fucking moon. Damn, if you were really able to do Stormblood and Shadowbringers in 2 weeks or so, then I might be able to max level. No. Yes. I have avoided spoilers, Sieg.
Why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Oh, whoops. I just realized that I have a Nightbot thing that doesn't need to be posting. Awkward. Now what's happening? Yes, I did watch that when I booted in one day. The cinematics are so awesome. Like the trailers that they do are so cool. Hey, it's that underground city that I saw with that barrier. Is it not a city? Is it a rowboat? Hey, where are you pointing that at? Oh my god, that is huge.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
That's a primal? Oh dear. The Stormblood trailer's pretty good, but Shadowbringer trailer just destroys. Ugh. You get me really hyped for the Shadowbringer content. That's what she said. I was gonna say, this is, well, I think I know this thing. This is from, 13, Hope's summon, right? Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Alexander! Oh my god, Alexander, right! That's his name. Oh my gosh. Man, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of the old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrades, Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. I agree, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Uncertain future. Oh, some food. Fortuitous timing as always, Magi. Tataru was able to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Real and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how, helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsum Lominsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Relo, she crept aboard a ship bound for Rad's at Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papalmo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in the Pearl Land of all places, Pearl Lane. Real thinks that it must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Pedrome. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. But we still use our link pearls. I mean, I guess we got clean ones. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of Charlayan Scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But first, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Magi, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Knight for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Suddenly she's the backbone of the tavern that's been there long before we showed up. Respect. Yes, he does.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new Archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
Yeah.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
Oh, he means like reveal all that
concerns.
information.
But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
I forced your hand.
I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence?
Very true.
After
very
a
true.
1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Yeah, we're not really the political sort.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
I see.
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter.
Yeah.
But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Oh.
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon.
True, yeah.
Prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
Like, I gotta take a nap, yo.
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
It is, yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of dragons sided with Nidhogg to begin with. Who's to say that we will be able to make negotiations happen? Dragons live in harmony. Clearly these fools have never heard of a place called Skyrim then. Right? I need to venture around a little more. I know little of the land these dragons call home. This Annex Shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confessed, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Magi and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru. At this point, it kind of just seems like Tataru's the, mom of the group almost. Making us new clothes. Always upbeat. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. We always check in with her before we leave. A diplomatic mission to annex Trine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidnofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Y'shtola in Yggdrashire. She'll be there to receive our guests. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but the scholar just happens to be... time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Y'shtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Magi. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. You're ready then? Good, so am I. So let's see, PD, spell speed, vitality. Vitality, determination, spell speed. Tenacity, vitality, crit. Guess we'll go for that one. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There we can stop and rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Stables. Who needs stables when you got instant transmission? I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon the Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army. And here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of my enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting Lady Iceheart to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of the impeccable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in the common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that great good, even unto her dying breath, and while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alfnod, yet who can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press to the Annex Shrine if you will follow me. Yeah, I mean, Lady Iceheart had a really solid redemption story, Ace. Can't lie. So, yeah, wait. That's where we are. That's where we need to be. Thought there'd be... We don't even need to... Oops. I'm just gonna teleport over there. If I could fly, I would fly there, but I still don't have that unlocked here. Ooh, and we got to climb? Where's the, stairs? UEs. Thou art ever welcome here. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, Knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed our kin to be the architects of this war. But now we know the truth, that King Thornton and his Knights 12 did whiffling betray and murder the great worm Radagast, shattering the peace between our people. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Lady Iceheart. Alas, as a deception so intricately woven cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labored to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Lady Iceheart once did. And we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you my answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Gnath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. But we already took down their prime. Or are they getting more crazy? Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, Knight. Thou shalt have my answer within thy lifetime. Well, that's good. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. that was a nice little. You will have my answer in thy lifetime. I sure hope so. Defeats the purpose. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it, it remains to be seen, however. You're gonna start telling people that, Montoya? I'll get back to you in your lifetime, don't worry. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Charlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. It's very true. We have lost a great many people. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphanon. I only hope that fates will not hold you to your word. Yeah, that'd be a very daunting task. Another time, another place. So, it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigation technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Yashola in the Idrishire. And so there we shall go. Ah, Magi, 'tis good to see you. I confess, I had assumed your business in Anarch's Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidnofir go well? As well as could be expected. She must discuss Sir Emmerich's proposal with Resvegar. Of course, but she seemed amiable to the suggestion. What of our Charlian guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should head there now. Said we should be on our way, but same thing. That's an interesting mount. Who could this person be? They know Alphanod. Another Lala.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kral, who has recently come from the Charlian motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part.
Good.
A pleasure to meet you at last, sir.
Should have showed up in rags.
And who is that I spy but young Alphano Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Ooh. He does wear heels.
We, Miss Krile and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Krile.
Yes. Put him on the spot. Do
For
it.
what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
He's got to deal with his teacher again.
On to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Is that what you did, Montoya? You inserted yourself in this game. That's what you're known for. Question is... There's no, like... Yeah, faster way to get there. Okay. Sadly... We got to take the long way. Done whatever dungeon this is. You know, I don't think I want to fight all these. Oh dear. Well, one of them. Huh. None of them saw me. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly do not see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they're all true. This way, and have care where you tread. It's all true. The good, the bad, the ugly. Any supplies? I wanted to do cooking arch, and then I realized, yeah, I would have to like I'd probably look up dozens of guides.
Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Ooh.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the
Yeah.
detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Glad I'm not the only one, Arch.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us.
Huh.
It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Okay.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the
Get
missing
off my
signs.
lawn. Really, though.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Not here.
You just want one of the items I have? Okay, fine.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Okay.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even. The traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
So we're gonna find Thancred, huh? Before another expansion.
From Black Shroud. The trail continues to the north and west.
Places become haunted. Just saying. Right. Bring a Ouija board.
Near thing, but he was not
Yeah, asking for
deposited within the
trouble.
rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Yeah, he's nearby. Well, not the nearest of nears, but yeah, he's within these lands. The Trevanian. Listening. Bouncing all over the place. Still making profit, though. Were I to find myself in unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps. But in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiances. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. I didn't know he sketches. Okay, cool. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Magi and Kryl question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Voth and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Ha, so that's why I did it. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds. Wait, what are you doing? It's just like, I'm just gonna hang out, take a nap under a tree. You go do the work. Search for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. No, ain't seen him around, sorry. It'd be too easy if we got it on the first try. Huh, you know, thinking about it, this guy sorta reminds me of the knight who retired to make the tavern. What's that you got there, a sketch? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior. I heard a tale the other day about a high-run vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Sounds like our boy. Way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was, the bell of a bleeding ball. Sound like your man? Yes it does. It very, very much does, actually. Hyrian man. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? Did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. An axe? Did he switch jobs? Is Thancred a multi-classer? Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Yeah, I could go through here. Oh, so that's Bandersnatch. Like a warthog lion. Yeah, sounds good, Sieg. No worries. We were to meet here, were we not? Uh-oh. Oh no, I just didn't click on the right thing, did I? Yeah. My tumbly of rumblies. What? It's already... Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to figure something out. Give me 1 second here, Chad. I'm gonna figure it out. Something. I think I will take a glance at food, honestly. At this point, I might as well. I didn't order it. What to get? I had a lot of the same things recently. Who's that then? is void. My apologies for the late arrival. We thought it was wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camps in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. But he wields an axe. So you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for a conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Voth trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. Are you implying that Thancred sent a Voth to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Alright, Alphanon. Alright. Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it's simply a statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. Oh, Alphanod. Oh, Alphanod. In any case, if he had dealings with the Voth, they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right. Cryo, quite right. Why did they still give me potions, dude? Gives me, like, no health to pop one of those. She's back. What the hell? A little slow, a little late. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Loth Ostvoth. We must go see the Voth right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Oh, there's one right here this whole time. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth Ostvoth. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we were told you may have had certain dealings. How curious. The hunter tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Voth as well. One with whom we have traded many times. Oh, wow. Truly? And you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from Som Al, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tend his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Loth Osknath not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Ravana is returned? Yeah, what? Vidnofnir did say that the Gath had grown as before. But what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. We must hurry to Thancred's side. There's a very small part of me that was like, "Watch, this isn't going to be Thancred." But if they confirmed his image, and we're about to get a boy. Oh, wow. It's already been picked up. Oh, yeah. My hunger, like, spiked very suddenly. Okay. Throwing stuff at me.
Could be Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
I mean, I don't know who else you... Like, why were we here in the first place? Of course it's Thancred. What? No. What? Well, that is the guy with the axe. Hey, those are like the OGs.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
That's supposed to be
you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
I already don't like him.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
Yes.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh. Hey, yo, back the fuck up. There's our boy. There's our boy. No mistaken daggers. Oh! He lost an eye? He's even got freaking, like, some fuzz? He's pushed him all the way back. You can't use white magic. You're evil.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
You're kind of the asshole that ganked us when we asked.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
How'd he lose an eye?
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
The Warriors of Darkness also want to slay primals. Or clearly doing something wrong.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether.
Guess I had to do it.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
I think it's more impressive
you
if
were
we
the
didn't.
fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
Yeah.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
It's me.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
You're right.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Dreams of the Lost. Oh. My food is ready. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Blessed with the power of the Echo, and driven to put down primals. Despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Yeah, same. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have had heard rumors. Okay. And attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how I found Magi. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying primals without our knowledge. 'Twould imply gross negligence on our part. Yes, it would. Speculation will avail us not. There is far much we do not know. Yeah, I agree with that. At this point, we should probably just focus on, you know, the objectives at hand, but keep them kind of, like, fresh in our minds. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know. Namely, that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidnofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Emmerich's invitation. Since you seem to have your affairs well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. So rude. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya, and I would beg here assistance with the search for Minfilia. Interesting way of doing this. At this Chipotle. Did they, like, put any meat in here? All it is just a bed of lettuce. Wait, Minfilia is still missing? I thought she escaped with Moggy. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Welcome back, Sieg. I don't think you missed all that much. We met the Warriors of Darkness mainly. Nice, they put us right where we need to be. I'm supposed to get to anything. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidnofnir. But it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Ganath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more, you mortals have succeeded where my own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter. I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of worth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought. For justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions. Be it for a weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you, who walk in the lights. Then you accept Sir Emmerich's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidnofnir, shall journey to Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Cool. It is happening. Would that you were still here to see it, Lady Icehearts. People are monsters. Next time, I am ordering it differently. Can't eat any of the good stuff. Couldn't even mix my freaking bowl.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
No! No! No!
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
Fuck, are you serious? They're doing this like
Honorable
this?
Men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
You get help! They can't kill him too, dude. Oh my fucking god. See? Right, let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well, forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. 'Twould seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. After going through the storyline in like 2 weeks, I feel like I need therapy. Honestly, I think I'm right there with you. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time we will find Ida and Papaloma, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough. And you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Shit is going on, especially in Shadowbringers. Can my heart take it? This roller coaster is surely still going. Sia's talking to Hilda. You have returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidnafir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has! These are glad tidings indeed. Except... would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. Okay, so he's not dead, right? 'Cause that's a very weird way to tell us that he's dead. What happened? Will he live? The Trigarans tell me that he will make a full recovery. Okay. But Lord Edmund and Lord Arterial not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flames. Bastard caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every one we would put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting. Especially in the broom. Freaking hell, dude. This is so much Game of Thrones going on right now. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. Gosh, dude. Primal accessories of fending, primal accessories of slaying. Frick, what would I want for that? Probably the fending would be for, like, tanks, right? And the slaying for DPS. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphanod and Mistress Ystola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in the Foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Meaning Moggy and me get the pillars. Yes, I'm with my wife. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue strike in a pose over there be joining us? Hey, don't you... Just gonna... Thancred of the Signs of the Seven Dawn. And I may say what a pleasure it is to meet you, my lady. Always smooth. I'll bet. Name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And here I was thinking I'd found the fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here and coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passerbys, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Emriala de Fortums, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Moggy. He'll be at the Cozier, most like making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. Grizzled, I will accept, but old? You're old man Thancred now. I always forget that it's the jeweled Corsair. Well, if it isn't Moggy, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Supposedly the whole city's on fire, dude. Why wouldn't I be glum? Ah yes, the arsons. Dreadful business. That, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more happy than accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Just maidens. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now roll along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For the next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon, Moggy, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Thancred's trying to move in on my waifu. Just upstairs, huh? Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basquilla. Alon's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich and the Javanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on for far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search. but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside a window, and then there was smoke everywhere. And it was so hot, I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. It's probably just adrenaline. Straight adrenaline. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Says it's below. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? We will require more than a muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scene of several of the fires, including the one near St. Raymond's Cathedral, and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessness, efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian Orthodox. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphanod will doubtlessly have an opinion. Yes, he will. He's our opinion guy. So now we go a rendezvous to rooms. Okay. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Magi, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to the eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it. You've got the wrong man. Well, if that's the case, who's the right one? My, but you do reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you. But then these high-born types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one what told me to keep going. Totally played. Love it. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limpin' when he gets there. That was incredible, Thancred, but how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his like before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I cannot be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it'd be worth the risk. And if our captain had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is, as it is, vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have the last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Of course, it's the other houses, or some of the other houses. I'd be very, very surprised if Fortemps had any part to play in any of this stuff. But who knows? Maybe. Just maybe. But my guess it would be like one of the sons. Because it's not like we really met any other houses. I mean, maybe that's what this is supposed to do, kind of get us to meet the other lords. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Arterial. Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Oh no. My Lord Arterial did not seem to be in the best of spirits. It's his little wonder, Master Alphanod. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. True. Seriously, House for Attempts has been, like, taken for a ride, dude. I think any of that's gonna suit me here. Goes light, goes darkness.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
He's standing.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Fuck.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
Is it that guy's doing?
They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Should realize that guy was shady as fuck.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
Been a minute since I've fucked shit up, so why not?
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Oh? What capacity? Daddy's got to give permission.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Pillars. Was Charboon was that side? This one? Yeah. I think it's close enough. Listen well. We will enter the basilisk silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true Brothers of Faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thoradin VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness in which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Otelio, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I swear if we lose another. I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. I'm sorry, what did that say? A quest battle must be undertaken alone. Oh, my bad. I forgot we were still in a party. Sorry, Seek. Rescue the hostages. Look at this party. Look at this. Masters here. Is he trying to kill the freaking... Yo. Straight up trying to kill the hostage, yo. That was messed up. Rescued 1. Out of 6 hostages. Okay. So I probably could have just ran ahead and let them deal with that.
Down with you!
Yeah, no. Pretty cool, honestly, like fighting with everyone. Like, I do much enjoy this. You dare ye to fireball at me? Don't fight those guys, I guess.
You underestimate me!
Sir Emmerich, lay down your arms and release the hostages. Oh, no. That's not Emmerich. Sir Simonard? Ha! The word of a heretic and kingslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial, then, Lord Artorial. Magi, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. But I want to fight him with Sir Emmerich. Bonds of tie. Oh, I have to specifically type bonds. Yes. Kingslayer, by what sorcery did you stand enough? You have 3 bonds untied. Was there... there wasn't another one over there, was there? Ah, okay. Where'd Alpha? Leaves one hostage. But no more binds to untie. Damn. Follow them, or we go somewhere else? I guess we follow them. There's action happening over there. Oh no, it says Sir Emmerich needs our help. Oh, yes he does. Oh, I sure did waste my sweet, sweet time. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. He's probably, yeah. I'm not used to having to go to my chat log to read what I need to do and where I need to go. Usually, it's plainly put in my mini maps, so gotta retrain my brain, I guess. Very disappointing because now that first part was kind of long. Is indeed the former Archbishop's sentence. These guys aren't even out yet. Guess I should fight these. Stola seemed a little confused there. Continue. Circles around Alpnod.
underestimate me.
Cool. We could actually skip that. She got like really hot in here on this one. Will Knight. The only reason I fail is from stupidity. You can't kill me. I will save you. Did he get so low the first time? Yes, I really was so confused and turn around. I wasted so much time. Hello. Oh, I didn't do the bonds. Dang it. Well, that explains that. Here we go, messing it all up again. Yes. I was spamming my run button. I was so eager to help him, and now he's just gonna die again. Oh my gosh. This is needless. This is very needless to be this aggressive. I know it's my error, and if I didn't make the error, we wouldn't have this issue, but I see myself not getting to Emmerich again. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Slow down a little. Only when I was a healer, then I could just get up there and heal him back to full health, but 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's gonna die no matter what happens here, so my bad, guys. They're really hitting me with these particulars. I guess I gotta take this as serious as a boss battle. We'll do it once more. I'm sure I'll get it this time. I won't forget to untie that person. And then I'm gonna have to call it after that, unfortunately. The obligations that I had preferenced at the beginning of stream are finally coming into play. Kill it all, burn it to the ground. Oh.
Down with you!
They took the others somewhere. It all happened so fast. There they are, let none escape. Your fire can't hurt me. He's molded by the fire.
You underestimate me.
Lay down your arms. Yeah, fortunately we have seen this. We're gonna skip it. Alright. Just don't forget to untie the poor, sorry hostages. Oh, you're still up. Okay. Not so long. Dude, he failed. What? There was another guy attacking him? Okay. I'm a little confused. I guess the game's telling me you're done. Since I do have my obligations, those guys, I should just call it here. I really don't know how they managed to kill one of the hostages. Everything seemed to be fine at that point. But hey, you know, mistakes happen. I'm not a god tier player, but it'll be fine. We'll knock this out next time. Continue on through the post Heavensward content, or make our way to Stormblood. Thank you guys so much, dude. You guys were all super chill. It was so much fun hanging with everyone, and you know, having you guys here for the ending of Heavensward. God, what a frickin' journey. So awesome. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. As far as coming back Sunday, I will not. I'll be streaming Monday. Will be my next stream day. So this weekend I will not be here. I'm sorry guys, but I will be back Monday to continue this. So until then, you guys enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. Well, thank you, Victory. You're awesome. Oh, bitch. All right, guys. Have a good one. Till then, next one.